Hello everyone, it's Lauren here, only Shade Drops. I am back for another video. It's a little new concept that I've been thinking about doing and I'm starting to now. I'm going to start reviewing older films on like their birthdays, anniversaries and all, like 50 years release of a film, 30 years, like this one that I'm doing now released now 40 years ago. It released in 1986. It's Children of a Lesser God. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing these bit older film reviews because I watch a lot of older films but don't do reviews of them on my channel. So like let's change that. I'm probably gonna do like one a month, something like that. That will be nice. So Children of a Lesser God. This is directed by Randa Haines. I believe it was her feature film debut. It's written by Mark Medoff and Hesper Anderson. Okay, basically, we've got James, played by the late William Hurt, who is a speech teacher at a school for deaf people. And while working there, he falls in love with Sarah, played by Marlee Matlin, who works there as a janitor. Sarah is also deaf, and this film starts as it's actually kind of a romance, a dramatic romance, and I really liked how the relationship built up, how the way the film showed them gain trust from one another. But the main thing around this film, it's got very well written characters and everything, but the main thing here is it questions really the pressure that there is on deaf people to actually talk, because from what I know, deaf people can talk, they just got to hear, but they can learn how to talk. And well, I would like to know if nowadays there is some kind of pressure for deaf people to talk, because here we see that Sarah, she doesn't want to talk, she just wants to sign, and James, he kind of accepts it and does not. Like, he does want to ever speak. I mean, he's a teacher of speech, so it's pretty much in his nature. And you could say that his behavior is toxic. I did think that while watching the film. Sometimes I was like, okay, dude, don't say that. Just sign. She wants to sign. Just sign. But when you analyze, the character, you try to understand why. I'm not saying I agree, I would not personally do that, but I see why they made his character do these choices, and that's why I think these characters are very well written. They're really far from perfect. They've got their qualities and all, but they got some real issues, big issues that might to some people make them unlikable. I personally really did like these characters because they actually did try to learn and be better and all. And I loved in this the writing of the mother-daughter relationship, because that really made the second half of the film get to another level. Like, it was such great scenes on that second half between the mother and the daughter, and that was one of the great parts of this film, and that really helped in the writing and in the evolution of Sarah's character. Talking about Sarah, one little critique that I'm gonna do towards this film is I would have liked to have had her more as the main character rather than James, who is an interesting character, but we've seen a lot of characters like him and all. But Sarah was really the most interesting thing about this film, and was really a fascinating character. But yeah, I really did like that their relationship and their arguments. I love hearing their points, and well, obviously you're gonna take a side and uh, while watching them, and but you're also gonna try to understand where they come from, both of them. And I really liked what they were doing in the writing with these characters. um Now, did this film stand the test of time? Well, I'm watching it 40 years after. I don't know why I said 40 like it did the fucking English guy, but 40 years after its release, and I personally really liked it. The only thing, it's got a bit of a, old savior complex, but yeah, that's the thing to expect from older films, and I didn't mind it very much in this case. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that they didn't like it because of William Hurt's character James, and I get that he made seem unlikable to some people. I didn't hate him. There was some stuff that he did and said where I was like, Jesus, this dude is pissing me off. But there was also some really great sides to him, so I think he's a very well written character, whether you like the character or not, and it's very it's a thought provoking film, and it got me really thinking, as I said earlier, about that pressure that there is on deaf people to talk. Yeah. I'm like, she does not have to talk. Let's not pressure her into that. The ending kind of was the lowest point maybe of the film, because it was a very predictable ending that I didn't like that much. But overall, I think this was a great film. It's well directed, very well written, and it mostly has a great cast. Marlee Matlin is amazing. She's out of this world in this. She won an Oscar for that performance. I didn't see the other performances that were nominated that year, but this feels 100% deserved to me. She does so much in this film. She puts so much heart in this character. From what I know, that was her feature film debut. Her debut and the director's. And there's this thing that she did, that she built up that momentum, not momentum really for a character, but you could feel there is a moment where her character like breaks down and cracks and all, and you could feel that moment coming because of how she acted previous scenes. You could feel her getting irritated at some moments but not expressing it, and you're like, okay, it's obvious that something's gonna happen there. And the moment where it all just explodes is just so sorry, it's just so heartbreaking. And yeah, she's a star in this, and I only knew her because of CODA recently, which is a film I adore. And I'm kind of mad about how sidelined this actress was during her career, because she's deaf. That's basically the reason why she didn't get a lot of roles. I think she starred in 17 films, I think. Something like that. It's ridiculously low for an actress of that quality. She's so great. The late William Hurt is fantastic in this. He is very charming. He is touching. I think without him in this performance, this character maybe would have definitely felt like a jerk, but he was great. And yeah, rest in peace, William Hurt. It was a really great actor. I really liked Piper Laurie, who played the mother. She was really good in her scenes, especially with Marlee Matlin, where when you get these mother and daughter moments, and she's got these monologues that she just nails. There were two other nice performances in the supporting cast. Philip Bosco, who plays, the I don't know what's the name of that role. The principal, I think, of the school. He's solid. And one of the students of William Hurt's character, Alison Gumpf, she was pretty good in her role. I thought she was very fun in this film. So, yeah. that was my review of Children of a Lesser God. Please tell me in the comments what you think of this new format. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Should I do other videos like that? In the meantime, don't forget to put a little like, subscribe, follow me on social media, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, links description below. I will see you there. Bye bye.